we have some new release slash updates and a big mistake coming up today for you here, and you will see all of it with me, Rebecca. I am a veteran of fashion and beauty journalism, and I have worked with some of the biggest names in the beauty industry. I brought not fit for print beauty here, so you have a little bit of, well, kind of beauty magazine to figuratively flip through every day or so here on YouTube. Let me explain to you what I mean by all of this. We are looking at a new slash updated Viseart palette today. I wonder if you've heard about, and a new slash updated Clarins Lip Oil shade packaging, plus a big mistake by Sephora. What else is new? Okay, so let me tell you what we got, and then I am already pretty much ready for the demo, all ready to go here. So Viseart is constantly moving forward. Their products began to help out the professional and still do, but they have really reached such stellar star status with those of us who like to use makeup on our own at home and don't necessarily have any clients other than our teenage daughters who don't tip. This is the Viseart Petites Mattes Cool Original palette. It is back. You might remember it in its larger form. It has been re-released in a mini magnetic petite palette, a carbon copy of the larger version from, ages and ages ago, if you recall it. You can switch these magnetic palettes out with other petites, of course, and pros and the edits, the Viseart edit palettes. So that will work for you, but it is back. Right now it is on sale on the Viseart site. I think normally it's like $40 and you can get it for about $36. But I also have a code with Viseart. If you put in Rebecca 10, the link is below. So click the link to get on over there. And then if you use Rebecca 10 at checkout, you can get 10% off at Viseart. Not sure if that also happens during a sale, but if you miss the sale, it certainly will. So Rebecca 10 over for anything you buy at ViseartParis.com. Keep that in mind, please. And we're going to be trying those on today. This is really one for my Cool Tone Revolution Army. If you don't know what that is, if you're new to the channel, we have a fun little thing here. I call it the Cool Tone Revolution Army. And what that is a group of viewers who are so sick of every color and every shade release being warm. Even if it's neutral, they call it neutral, but it's actually warm. And those people are waiting for the Cool Tone Revolution. Doesn't cost any money. Just declare yourself a member in comments and give yourself a ranking. Yeah, we have 12-star generals. We have capitans. You can call yourself anything you want and join the Cool Tone Revolution Army. And this palette is definitely going to please those folks. Now let's talk about some lip oils. Boy, everybody and their brother has a lip oil. I'm surprised I haven't marketed a lip oil. And everyone tells me, you got to try the Clarins, Rebecca. Have you tried the Clarins? And I had not until now. But this is where the mistake comes in. Okay, so there are 8 original shades. This is one of them. We'll try it today. It's not new, but we'll try it. This is the strawberry shade. And there were 8 original shades from Clarins Lip Oil. A lot of people feel this is the best one. These are $30 each. They're a pretty penny, but it's Clarins. Here's one of the 8 originals, which is actually new to me. So we're going to try it on together today, just because I hadn't tried the lip oil. It has got that fat doe foot that's kind of reminiscent of the Dior lip oil, you know, the way that doe foot looks. But this one has a little bit of a scent to it. Yeah, it has kind of a Givenchy lip scent. It's a little bit tutti fruity but acidic, but it kind of goes sugary afterwards, and it dissipates so I can handle it. But it's a little fruity at first for me, a little cloying, but I can handle it. And the reason I picked up a red shade here is I wanted to see if it gathered into the corners of the lips. I complain about this with some lip oils that are more pigmented than others. When you wear the clear or the lighter pinks, you don't notice it. But when you wear the darker shades, they start to gather right here. I know it's because I talk too much. I understand that. But I thought this would be a good test. Although this is a really sheer red strawberry shade. The other one I'm really excited about that I bought was the black shade. Now this black shade is more of a kind of a currant type shade. I've got another one coming in currant. I got the Victoria Beckham. That's not here yet, but that's coming, and I got that lip balm. I'll show that to you when it gets here. This is also kind of a currant shade, and it's called Black. And I was really excited for that to get here because they've done a black and a white shade in these kind of checkerboard. These are the two new ones, the black and the white, this kind of checkerboard thing. I did not order the white. I ordered the black. Why am I holding and incidentally wearing the white really quickly? Because this is what they sent instead of the black. This left me the chilling challenge, as Disneyland's Haunted Mansion would say, of having to decide whether or not to approach Sephora with their own mistake. If you have ever approached Sephora with their own mistake before, they are very lovely about it. Until you hit them up maybe 2 times in 1 year. And if you're me and you order a lot, that can happen. Things arrive broken, they will punish you after that and tell you they will no longer accommodate you for their own mistake. This time they did. They said they are sending out the black one, but get a load of this, you'll laugh. They are sending me a return envelope for the white one. I have to return this. Now, I know what you're going to say in comments. Rebecca, they'll never know. Don't return it. I know. I'm honest. They asked me to return it. I will. So I have the package. I put a little bit on my lips. But I will return it. They asked me to return it. I'm honest. I did tell them it was opened. I didn't lie. So I will be returning this one. And when the black one gets here, which is more of a purpley shade, I will show that to you. But yeah. But here is... Take a little look at the white shade. It's just kind of clear with silver. It's actually kind of pretty. That's the last you'll see of this one because apparently I'm going to be returning it. These 2 new ones, well, certainly the white, I'm assuming the black too, have the same scent as the original 8. But if you are a fan of these Clarins lip oils, it looks like these are pretty. Even the white one, which I never would have ordered on my own, it's a little bit boring. It's kind of pretty, actually. I really kind of hope they'd say, keep the other one with our kind regards, because you spend so much money with us each year, Rebecca. They did not say that. Okay, what do you expect? All right, before we get into the demo of trying all of this on, which I cannot wait to do, I want to show you some ingredients, some swatches in 2 different lights. Oh boy, oh boy. So let's do some ingredients first. Here are the VISEART Petites Mattes Cool Original. So glad they brought it back. How fun. Here are those. And I neglected to say, for transparency, the lovely people at Viseart, unlike the people at Sephora, the lovely people at Viseart did send me this new release of this newly updated size-wise Petite Mattes Cool Original. So thank you so much to Viseart. I neglected to say that, and I should have started with it. Don't forget, Rebecca10 at ViseartParis.com will get you 10% savings all the time at Viseart. Don't forget that. They're lovely people. Okay, and here are the Clarins Lip Comforting Hydrating Oil ingredients. I don't know if it says cloying fragrance, but trust me, it's in there. Oh, honestly, Sephora, honestly. Okay, now I want to go to some swatches. Here's what I've done. I have laid out the Viseart Petite Mattes Cool Original palette as you will see it when you flip open the very cool easel palette. And next to it, so those are laid out the way it is in the palette. Next to it, we have our 2 different, I think it's going to be obvious which is which, our white and then our strawberry shades of the Clarins Lip Comforting Hydrating Oil. You'll see that there, probably not very well in the studio lighting, but you'll see it much better when we take it outside into the warm California sunshine. What part of the world are you in, and what season is it? And if it is summer, how hot is it where you are? Pretty hot here. Take a look at that Viseart palette and those 2 Clarins lip oils, which no doubt you will see much, much better. Did you know that we have a Facebook group? It's totally free, as Facebook is. And you can find a link to that down below in the description bar, along with a link to our membership group. That one costs a little bit of money, under $5, but we have weekly lives that I lead, and it's a lot of fun. So, come join us in one of those if you want to support the channel. Those are always super thanks. You can shop from down below, and where available, I'll put stuff up here in YouTube shopping. All right, let's try these things on. First thing I want to do is, just to keep things fair, I'll take my little makeup remover and take off that clear shade, never to be seen again, as it is going back to Sephora. Let me do that again. Back to Sephora. Okay, here is the strawberry shade. They're going to have to throw it out. I told them I used it. Why do they want it back? It's like petty. I'm just saying, I never... Now this, I don't know if this will gather. This is a really, well, it's really a comfy, you know, I said that the doe foot looks a lot like the Dior, but it's comfier. It's very kind of soothing. It's like a little massage. Okay, so I really piled that on, and it's super comfy. A little bit of a cloying smell, but we forgive it. That's actually really pretty. They call it the High Shine shade. It's not the shimmer. The two new ones. I can't wait for the black one to come, even though I know it's not black, but that's really pretty. Let's just see if it kind of like migrates to the corners of the mouth. That is so gross. You're like this while you're talking to me. Oh, on your hand. Blah. Okay, let's take a look at our Viseart Petite Mattes. Cool Original. Because I know this is good. Because I have the original. Okay, so we're going to start out. Let's do two different eye looks because why not? This is a Refer 15. Did you guys get your Alexandra Anel brush? Because I heard they're running low. Told you, amazing brush. All right, let's start off a little bit boring right here. Why not? And I'll just put that all over the eye. We'll do two eye looks. Just to get that ready, let's get a little more interesting. Sorry about that. Same brush because there's just no need for brush laundry. Now, Viseart shadows, I want to do a really pink eye. Viseart shadows are powdery, but not because they're problematic. They're just really finely milled. They go on in a really nice, thin kind of presentation, and they build really beautifully, and they're a pleasure to use. They really are, especially if you like color. I am not a big fan of pastels and colors and really alarming eye shades, unless Viseart does it, and then somehow they're always really pretty. Honestly, like for instance, Viseart is the only brand I really trust with purple. So let's try this purple. I think Viseart does a really nice purple. By the way, doing purple shades, blue shades, not easy. I doubt you're making eyeshadow in your bathtub, so you might not have known this. They're not easy to make. So kudos to Viseart for that. This look definitely doesn't match the kind of strawberry lip oil I put on, but you'll have to use your imagination. I just want to try it out. Yeah, it's, at the risk of being disgusting. Oh, God. That's gross. Maybe I just put on too much. Let's see if it does it again. Okay, so now we have the purple and the pink on there. Isn't that pretty? Now, Viseart does encourage you, if you would like, that you can mix this, and it even lists many palettes, like the Koi palette and such, that this really pairs really well with, because they know that a lot of people want to use this as a basic staple and then add something in to kind of zhuzh it up a little bit. We're going to just wear it as it is right now with these cool matte shades. But yeah, I mean, even Viseart is like, hey, take one of our other palettes and add some sparkle. But that is a really pretty kind of summery look right there. And that's just using two shades. And yes, this Clarins Lip Oil is migrating. The question is, will the black, I mean, maybe I should have just kept this one and not exchanged it for the black. Used up my whole, they're going to be nasty to me next time. Okay, I have switched to a Refer number 1, which is, everyone knows, my favorite Refer brush. And I'm putting on this white powder all over my eye. I am. Watch me. Try to stop me. Wow, summer has gone fast, huh, guys? Just looking at the calendar. Oh, boy, oh, boy. All right, let's do some gray here. I don't know why I brought that up, but I just started thinking about the warm California sunshine. And I started thinking, not too long till it's gone. I'm already seeing, like, holiday releases and countdowns, and wow. Okay. Pretty soon it won't be our summer anymore. Isn't that pretty? Look at this look we got going here so far. Kind of white and gray look. And I'm going to keep this number 1 in my hand and go into this lighter kind of gray right here. Take some of it off, though. Got a little enthusiastic there. Just kind of slightly darken the mobile lid with it. I like this because it's like, it's silver, but it's not silver. Can you imagine this eye look with a little bit of a silver shimmer? Or this eye look with a little bit of a pink shimmer? Just expertly placed. Wouldn't that be nice? Well, let me tell you. If you haven't been into makeup for that long and you missed the original, pick up this one. I mean, for $36 to $40 depending upon, and certainly with my Rebecca 10% off code, this is a great one, especially if you are a member of the Cool Tone Revolution Army. I'm sure we'll have new people joining us now. And if you love cool tones, this is just such a good one. I can't imagine not having it in my collection. In terms of Clarins, well, I do like the feel of this lip oil. The scent is a little and the red is absolutely and definitely yuck. Thankfully, I have my little cloth here gathering in the corners of my mouth. I did put it on heavily. I would, if I put it on, kind of really make sure to avoid this area, but it's just not something I like to have to worry about because I have enough lip oils that do not do this. So this one and the Jisoo are the two culprits for me, and it's always this shade. I was wearing the little bit I put on in this white mistake shade, as we'll call it, for a while, and it wasn't doing it. It does seem to be the colored ones that do it, where we start getting to the ruby shades and the darker shades. But I'll let you know on the black, and I am returning this. Like I said, they do know it's open. They still asked me to return it. Petty! They have to throw it away, but I'll return it because they asked me to. I am way too ethical sometimes. Have you ever said that about yourself? You're too ethical in a world of people who aren't, but it is what it is. But I do like the lip oil, but I think it migrates. And some of you are going to tell me it's the only lip oil that doesn't migrate on you. You know, it's really different strokes for different folks in terms of these lip balms. But when I said that the Jisoo, I'm pointing because that's where it lives, was moving to the corners of my mouth, boy, I was really surprised how many people agreed with me. So I'll be interested to hear what you think on the Clarins. And if you ordered the Clarins in the black with the little checkerboard on the pattern, the black and the white have this cute little checkerboard tone on tone pattern. If you got the black one, do you like it? Does it migrate? Should I have not said anything and kept the white one? Oh, who knows? Who knows? So kind of some makeup updates here on this table today. Seemingly good ones, but I didn't have a great experience with this darker shade. Is it doing it again? Yep, that's gross. Okay. It's going in the washing machine, don't worry. That's disgusting. Yeah, it's not why we wear makeup. Can you imagine if you didn't know and you're talking away and it's just gathered? Okay, at any rate, let me know your thoughts. Maybe the Clarins does not do that to you. Let me know your thoughts about Viseart. Don't forget my Rebecca 10 code. And of course, I do have a link down below for Viseart. But you know, just this day, let me know what you're thinking. All of this is what makes us a community. I'm really curious about it. I would love to have you subscribe to this channel, as that is the best compliment that you can give me and the only way that my channel really gets a lot bigger. So I would love to have you on board, and I look forward to seeing all of you in the next video. Bye-bye.